paycheck to paycheck. I seen an article. Like, I be reading so many articles that these doctors making 300 some thousand, people making 150,000, 200,000, 400,000, $1 million, and they still living paycheck to paycheck.
You know, I talked to it's two things. I talked to a mortgage broker, right? This dude said, when it come down to buying a house, because I want to know how much house can I afford. If I wanted to get my debt and stuff done this year, how much could I afford?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. He said, no matter how much you make, you have to, especially when it comes down to houses, you have to talk about how much the house is and the interest rate on the house, right? And he said, you also, the biggest kicker is how much you make monthly. So yeah, some people may look and see, oh man, you know what? Why rent a house for $2,500 when I can just go buy me a home for $1,500, right? From the front eye, that sound good, but dude, you only make $3,000 a month. That ain't enough money. You see what I'm saying? That's not enough
Your
money.
debt to income.
Your debt to income is all the way messed up. He said you have to have a minimum of 6 times your monthly payments for your house in order for you to even have the money to actually to get a home. House these days is going $450,000 and up in Dallas. Who got that type of money? I don't. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to have 6 times the money. So you take how much you make a month, you times it by 6. That's how much in today's economy. That's how much money you need to get a house.
Yeah, these mortgage rates is 6.57%.
Point up. It is going up more and more because y'all Republicans, y'all Democrats. Y'all, hey, that's all them doing all that.
My theory on that, I think, well, you know what, I'll save it for another, spiel. But I feel like this is a somewhat of a plan.
It's
like
a game they play.
Yeah, like I mean, I really go in details on something else on another day, another podcast or whatever and stuff where I really think about that.
Definitely. We'll talk about conspiracy theories in the next one. You may never know.
Right. But I mean, as far as like when it comes to marriage and finance and debt and building wealth, and when you build wealth, your whole lifestyle change. So I don't know if you even thought about it. Whoever listening to this, I don't know if you ever thought about it. And if today is the day that you think about it, it's time for us, especially as black people, to start to change. Start to break the trend.
I want to put an emphasis on black men. As men start coming back to the households, when men start taking a rightful place in the homes like they used to back then, when black men decide to not be on the streets no more selling drugs and not running away from child support and having 10 different baby mamas, when men decide to be at home, I want to put emphasis on that. Sorry to cut you off, but I do want to put emphasis on that. It's time for us to start, because the women can't do it alone, bro. They can't do it alone. It takes us to come back. We have to come back. It's sad to say it, but this is not our father's generation no more. I know we learned from them, but we should have learned watching our mothers be single. So it's time for us to come back and redo the stuff that was done. But my bad. You keep on.
Yeah, hey, I totally understand. But like I was saying, like I said, it's time for a change. I'm in the process of, changing because I'm trying to build generational wealth. I want to be financial free. I have a 5-year and a 10-year plan that I'm on path of potentially hitting it before those deadlines. But I've got a plan, and it's time for you to sit down, make a plan, sit down with your husband, sit down with your wife, especially if y'all in debt, especially if y'all living paycheck to paycheck, because that's the worst feeling and stuff. And you know, I'm not about to say like, oh, I don't live paycheck to paycheck, because yes I do. I mean, I ain't saying like, I do have free, you know, but I still live paycheck to paycheck, you know, because I'm not where I want to be. So I think it's time for a change. You know, I'm in the process. I have debt. I'm the first to admit I got debt. My wife got debt, but I told my wife it's time for us to go ahead and get our debt situated, because I'm trying to build a legacy for my kids, and before I can even get there, I need to go in and tackle this debt. I need to go in and pay these cars off. I need to go in. If you got credit cards, if you got personal loan, you start making payments. Come up with a plan and different plans. I'm doing the little, you know, budget. I'm coming up with a budget, or actually made a budget, and I read something about a zero budget to kind of tackle the debt down. I'll probably go into that a little bit later. But yeah, like I said, I mean, like, it's just time to change. It's time to change. Hop on this journey with me.
Absolutely.
With us.
Yeah. So
go on and hop on this journey.
So here's the thing. You know, because you know, everybody just can't, you know, jump on board like that. Some people got to ease on the board. I know y'all heard so much. Everybody keep talking about the stock market. I know, but let's be realistic here. The baby boomers, they had oil, they had trains, they had locomotive, all that.